Hey guys, welcome back to Nekopara Volume 1. This is TJ, your gamer girl, signing on. And, well, in the last episode, we basically finally got some customers after Shigure and the rest of the Neko family just decided to drop by and buy us out. A few days later on a day off.
鈴持ちの明日への第一歩。準備はいいですか？ショコラ、バニラ。
Wait, why do you have a headband on?
おっす、準備 OK であります。しぐれちゃん先生。おっすおっす、私も OK でありまする。いいですか？鈴持ちに必要とされる条件は、人間の生活の中に猫一匹で溶け込めるか。すべてのテストはこの一言に集約されるのです。はい、副将。すべてのテストはこの一言に集約されるのです。違います。その前です、その前。試験なら今の罰ですよ、罰。
Oh dear. I guess you could have misunderstood it like that, though. I sipped some tea in the living room while I watched what the cat girls and Shigure were doing. On that note, I hadn't realized that Shigure's motherly mode was so intense. I've been with her since she was born, but this is the first time I've seen her like this, including the headband of hers.
カーショーは資格の勉強の仕方を教えてくれなんて頼み事なんかすっからだよ。ここ数日しぐれのテンションがガチ上がりでマジ困ったもんだったぞ。カショー様に頼られたことが本当に嬉しかったみたいでね。お店のお休みまで待ちきれない様子で、代わりに私たちが勉強を教えられたりしたよ。
Azuki and Coconut, who came with Shigure, nodded their heads as they drank their tea. Looks like Shigure's been bothering those two without me knowing, huh? I'll give them some cakes to take home later. Yep, that should be okay.
いいですか？そもそも単独行動許可証というのはですね、人間界の常識やルールを理解して猫の習性や本能に負けず理性で自分を律した行動ができるか。
Well, they were slapping around that cat toy.
これを乗り越えた猫こそが本物の猫たりえるのです。そんな、ショコラはまだ本物の猫じゃなかったんだ。どうしよう。まあ猫は猫だからそんなうろたえなくても大丈夫。落ち着いて。バニラ、そんな悠長なことを言っていてはいけませんよ。早く立派な一人前の猫になるという気持ちこそが自立した猫としての大事なことなのです。ショコラもバニラも早く兄様のパートナーになりたいでしょ。おっす、ご主人様のパートナーになりたいです。おっす。まあとりあえずショコラのパートナーであれば、あとはクビにならない程度に。
I don't see why you would get fired.
バニラには覇気が足りねえよな。ボケとしてマイペース2か。バリバリバリバリ。ちゃんとやることはやるから、やる気が表面に出ないだけでバリバリバリバリ。
You two take it pretty easy too, though. I joked back at them as I prepared some more snacks. That's just how cat girls were, though.
人の世では論より証拠と言います。私が口で説明するよりも実際に体験した方が早いでしょう。
That's actually quite true.
まずはあずきのお手本を見せてあげましょう。あずき、長子の猫として松前たちに鈴持ちの猫たる姿を見せてあげなさいな。
I have a feeling I know where this is gonna end up.
なんだめんどくせえな。 腹出んだろうな、ギャラ。あずきちゃん、よろしくお願いします。よろしくね、あずき。では、鈴持ちの猫の強靭な意志、兄様もとくとご覧あれ。
With pride, Shigure reaches into her kimono, rummaged around, and pulled something out.
はい、ここに猫まっしぐらな油の乗り切ったテラッテラの大トロがあります。
I'm sorry, you were carrying that around in your kimono? Where did you pull that plate of fatty tuna? Yes, exactly! Where
こんなこともあろうかと用意しておいたのです。一言で言えば兄様への愛にございます。
no, I'm not asking why you did it. I'm asking where you got it from.
そのような意図小さきことは置いておきまして、
I was completely shot down. I felt like this was more than enough slapstick for now, though. Yep.
普通の猫ならば目の前に大好物を出されたら本能的に飛びついてしまいます。
Which is probably what Azuki's going to do.
ですが、これを小豆の目の前にぶら下げても、うにゃ
Knew it. Called it.
ー、もぐもぐもぐもぐ、あー、もぐもぐもぐもぐもぐもぐ、そのあず、おやややややや、あちょ、あずき。
Yeah, Azuki is a real example. Yes, Azuki is a true example of how a bell-holding cat girl should be. Good job, Shigure. Oh my god, I like the look on Vanilla's face.
ご本、今のは悪い例です。小豆には後でお仕置きをするとして、
Ah, so there are punishments then.
ココナッツ、耐久猫じゃらし。
Coconut shows your resistance to feather lures?
ココナッツ、準備はいい？お任せください、しぐれ様。行きます。兄様、よくご覧くださいね。小豆とは違うところをお見せしましょう。
This will be more useful for Chocolate and Vanilla than me.
頼みますよ、ココナッツ。
She's not listening at all. Well, so long as Chocolate and Vanilla are watching, you should be okay.
はい。せい。おお、さすがココちゃん、すごいノーリアクションなんだよ。
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling my Neko waifu isn't going to have any more willpower than Azuki. Give it time.
全く気にする素振りすらない。まさに大物の風格。
Give it time.
この程度褒めてもらうほどのことでもないよ。この程度のこと、しぐれ様の猫として当然だし、こんなの何時間でも続けられ。
どうしたの、ココちゃん。
You ran out of breath there, boy. I'm surprised. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised that Chocolate is this clueless. And critical hit on Chocolate.
強烈だったね。猫だからしょうがないとはいえ。よしよし。
Are you alright? The cat girls at home are like that?
一応あずきもココナッツも試験にはほぼ満点で合格してるはずなのですが、あれ
Those two couldn't act independently at all.
ネコパラ。兄様、今度こそは何の問題もございません。大船に乗った気持ちでお任せください。
Did you bring Maple and Cinnamon this time? Yes, you did.
はーい、面倒だけどしてあげたわよ。
I don't think you two are gonna do any better.
こんにちは、歌唱さん。微力ながらお力添えに参りました。
Sorry to make you come all the way out here, Maple, Cinnamon. I just remembered I forgot to look up what Azuki meant.
ほんとよね。私が来てあげたんだから感謝してよ。可愛い妹たちのためですから気にしないでください。メイプルとシナモンにはペーパーテストの方を見てもらおうと思います。
Written exam? So that means we're done with the actual training for today.
おっす、勉強も頑張ります。先生たちよろしくお願いします。おっすおっす、よろしくお願いします。
There was no point in even making a joke here. Yeah, I got that. Well, considering what happened earlier, things should be alright from here on out. Probably.
では、あとは若い猫たちに任せて、私たちは兄弟水入らずのお茶としましょうか。
Huh? Is this what studying for a written exam is supposed to be like?
先生が何人いても仕方ないですからね。剣道を多くして常山に登るです。あ、そうそう、私が作りました特徴ハギをお持ちしたのです。ぜひ兄様に食べてほしくて。
I'm still calling you the Oni-chan girl.
あと良い茶葉も手に入りましたので、お供に台所をお借りいたしますね。いそいそ。
Well, even if she's like this, she did help the four of them pass that exam. In any case, I said nothing to continue to watch them.
基本はロシア文字って出る口ね。これ覚えとくと結構使えるから。すっごー、メイプルちゃんすっごいよ。打てない顔持ちはないよ。
I'm sorry?
マスター、顔持ちマスターだよ。かっこいい。ショコラは本当にいいリアクションするわね。でもこの程度で驚いててどうするの。次はライソスタンプね。うわー、かわいい。これ超かわいい。これ何？これ何なの？バニラちゃん、心の準備はいい？そのお花はね、そのおしべとめしべっていうのがあってね。おしべとめしべがね、
Cinnamon?
その愛し合ってぐちょぐちょになると
あ
赤ちゃんがね。
Oh dear, I've got a feeling Cinnamon is a little pervy kitty.
シナモン、発情してないでちゃんと教えて。発情にゃんて、私これでも鈴持ちのお姉ちゃんにゃんだから。こんな理科の教科書くらいで、保健体育の教科書でもあるまいし。
Just what are they up to now?
一般常識と小学生くらいの学力は必要とされますから、最近は猫を使った犯罪もあったりしますしね。人間界の一般教養が必要なのです。
To me, it looks like they're only playing with a phone app and reading strange books, though.
あ、兄様、こちらのきなこのやつも美味しいですよ。はい、
I continued to watch the study session as I took the ohage Shigure handed me. They absolutely weren't studying. I really did not think this was studying in the slightest. At the very least, it seemed fundamentally different from the sort of studying I knew. I started to wonder if leaving this up to her really was a good idea.
ほら兄様見てください。このスタンプ可愛くないですか？試しにしぐれが作ってみたのですが、それなりに結構人気あるんですよ。
Huh? Chocolate and vanilla and our bakery uniforms? On the screen were super deformed images of chocolate and vanilla. They're chibi! They're not deformed! They're adorable! What are you talking about, Kasha? There were some of them holding signs or sleeping, but all of them did seem quite cute. I don't really know much about Lime, though. But it definitely was true that, as mascot characters, they could sell. You've always had many strange talents, haven't you?
陰ながら少しでも兄様のお店を広められればと思いまして。兄様はお菓子作りの際はあっても、そういう商売気質ではありませんからね。
Shigure had always been really knowledgeable about the internet. It was true, I did find our sudden increase in customers on our second day mysterious. Now, it made sense to me why a lot of customers said they'd heard about us on the internet or on Twitter.
これも妹めの愛にございます。褒めてくださいますか？
Yeah, thanks for your help. I really appreciate it. Pat, pat.
しぐれは兄様になでなでしてもらうの大好きです。
With a pampered voice, Shigure closed her eyes and smiled happily. It really was a big help to have a little sister who was quick on the uptake. To show my gratitude to the small central figure, I rubbed her head.
まあ、困った時はだいたい110に電話すれば大丈夫らしいわよ。ちなみに命が危ないっぽい時は119ね。これだけ覚えとけば大丈夫。
Japanese emergency services. Maybe? I'll have to look that up to see if that's correct.
メイプルちゃん、スマホが明日は雨だって言ってる。ジメジメするって。私がね、その精子を精液をあっちが花粉を運ぶの花粉だからね。それでめしべがね、あそこにあれして妊娠っていうか虫が代わりにエッチするの？代理エッチ？にゃん、エッチとか恥ずかしいこと言っちゃダメ。人の女の子は恥じらいを持たなきゃダメなんだよ。バニラちゃんがそんなこと言うなんて。シナモン、フルーちゃん。シナモンよだれがパナイ。ふきふき。
So I have to ask this, but is having a bell really good enough qualification for cat girls to go out by themselves?
我が家の猫たちは皆優秀な猫たちです。猫たちの反省会は私がやっておきますゆえ、ご安心くださいませ、兄様。そしてこんなこともあろうかと、ここに鈴間にある虎の巻を持ってまいりました。
Excuse me?
兄様もショコラとバニラの飼い主としてこちらを読んで頑張ってくださいませ。
As their owner, I'll do my best. Why do you have cheat sheets? So she was expecting this. Ever since I was suckered into thinking she was just... Even I was suckered into thinking she was just playing around. Why do you have cheat sheets? You don't allow them to use that, do you? I went back to watching the Cat Girl's dead-end study session.
Nekopara.
Alright, all that's left is the filling for the apple pie. I murmured that as I ran my finger down the prep sheet to confirm. I looked at the clock and saw that it was past 9 o'clock. Although studying for the Bell exam took up my time, I still had enough energy to do preparations on a day off.
ご主人様、ご主人様、見てください。ついに私たちは猫の限界を超えた。完璧。
You sure got there quickly?
それはご主人様への愛ゆえでございます。
What? Wait, hold on a minute.
それはご主人様への愛ゆえでございます。
What the heck is that? Just like... Boop. You don't need to mimic Shigure. Shigure and the others were gone, but it hadn't been more than 2 hours since they started their independent study. I suppose they were now able to do multiplication or something.
ご主人の今の顔、私たちが割り算を覚えた程度だと思ってた。
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I expect more out of... I expect you to be able to get past division and Chocola still to be stuck on addition and subtraction. No offense, Chocola. Close. I didn't go that far ahead. I stayed silent so as to not dampen their spirit.
ご主人様、ちょっと喉をゴロゴロしてください。ショコラは猫の喜びをポーカーフェイスで我慢してみせますよ。
Like this? Rub, rub, rub.
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
That didn't... You didn't... Well, that didn't work.
いやーや、しょうがないじゃないですか。大好きなご主人様ですもん。誰にでもゴロゴロ言う安い猫だと思わないでください。ショコラ、喉元なでなで。ゴロゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
Well, that didn't work at all. She did that, even with vanilla. What exactly was she trying to show off to me?
じゃあバニラだってやってみてよ。できるの？私は余裕に決まってる。猫魂の通じない弾力。カモンご主人、好きにしてごらん。
Okay, how about like this then? Rub, rub, rub. She's trying, she's trying. Rub, 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 rub.
見てご主人様、バニラの尻尾がピーンって天をつく勢いでピーン。バニラめっちゃ喜んでるよ。
I don't think it's that stiff, but...
違う、それは言うなればショコラが近くにいるからその愛であって。
Yeah, right. You'll probably be near her during the test too, you know. I couldn't shake the fact that this was an excuse out of her. Given Vanilla's quietness, she was honestly trying not to lose to Chocola.
今のはたまたま失敗しただけなんです。他のテストも試してみてください。絶対に大丈夫ですから。そう、他のは全て合格ラインだから大丈夫。この猫殺しのテスト項目全部試してくれればいいと思う。
From this list, huh? I scanned over the questions from the previous tests and the cheat sheets. There really were a lot of questions about various catgirl behaviors. Okay, why don't we go in order from the top then?
任せてください。ご主人様の猫ですから。Don't worry.
Okay then. Resisting sniffing test. Failed. By the way, what these fingers touched earlier was blue cheese. I guess you don't like blue cheese. Okay, you failed the phlegm response test as well. Okay, next. Clapping in the face test also failed. Feather lure test failed. Is that catnip? Catnip test also failed. Oh great, Kasho, they're high! Their first time on catnip and they're basically little drunks. Will they really be fine after all this? Well, it's the first day anyways. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Come on, if you're gonna sleep, do it in your own bed. You two really are a pain. Come on, let's go. I've got a grip on you, so stand up. This is not good at all. I can't help but feel this is bad. I thought about that as I carried the two drunken catgirls to their bed. After that, I threw myself completely into reading those cheat sheets.
Nekopara. ただいま戻りました。
Hi. Well, okay. I didn't think catgirls on catnip was like humans on weed.
ただいま戻り。
Oh, welcome home, you two. Any problems with delivery or payment?
もちろんです。バッチリ完璧なデリバリーでした。無事任務達成。パーフェクト。なんて言ったってショコラたちは立派な鈴持ちの猫ですから。
Awesome! They got their bells! I want to see the antics that happened during that test.
鈴持ちの猫が2匹揃えば心配なんて不要。
Those are really cute on them. The brand new bells around Chocolate and Vanilla's necks glittered brightly. Chocolate had a silver-colored bell, and Vanilla a gold-colored one. With proof that they had become independent cat girls, they both had blossoming smiles full of pride on their faces. Well, they were really close to failing, though.
ギリギリでも合格は合格ですから。一発合格の確率は 5% 程度って言ってた。それにショコラと私は最年少合格猫。も
Alright, alright. You two are La Soleil star poster cat girls. I answered, rubbing their heads, as always. Actually, this was the first time we had received a delivery order from a customer. With my cell phone, I was able to check up on them to make sure everything was alright every few minutes through the GPS on their bells. I really did want to follow behind them, but I restrained myself. It was their first errand, so naturally as their owner I was fraught with worry and couldn't sit still.
ちゃんとご近所さんの人たちにも元気に挨拶しました。歩く看板猫のおかげでお店の宣伝もバッチリ。お店の売り上げが上がったらきっと私たちにもご褒美があるはずと信じて。はーい、ショコラはご主人様とお風呂入れる券でいいです。でもお洋服とかも買ってもらえたら嬉しいです。たまにでいいので。私もお洋服欲しい。多少はご主人の変態趣味でも我慢する。
I wasn't going to acknowledge you, but since when did I have such interests?
一応ボケておいた方がいいかと思って鈴待ちとして。
I didn't think having a bell was a qualification to become an entertainer. Perhaps this was some additional vocabulary they had learned when studying for the exam. It didn't seem like they were any different from before, though. Okay, I'll think of something special. Don't get your hopes up, though, okay?
はーい、ご主人様大好き。ご主人最高。
Taking a bath with me is completely out of the question, though. But saying that is a bit of a pain, so I won't mention anything.
でもご主人様が喜んでくれて嬉しいですにゃ。お前らはソレイユの立派な看板猫たちだ。にゃんてにゃんて、もうショコラ死にそうですにゃ。
Ouch! Ouch! Stop! That hurts!
これでご主人も私たちなしではいられない体に。
What did she do? Was she like punching us or something? Damn, Chocola!
にゃんとそんなことも。鈴ってすごいだね。
Don't say things so deliberately to confuse Chocola.
やっぱりそうですよね。鈴もらったくらいじゃね。ははは。ショコラが強烈にしぼんだ。
I told you not to do that, you trickster.
ご主人の株が上がりすぎてたからちょうどいい。ショコラならすぐに元に戻るし。それにしょぼくれてるショコラもかわいい。
Aren't you clever? Well, I suppose I agree with her, though. She looks beyond cute when she's all sucky like this. Ah, looks like we're running low on supplies. I'm going to have to go out and buy a couple of things on my break.
お買い物。ショコラも行きます。お買い物デート。ほら、もう元通り。
Well, there isn't a lot of time, so we need to get going.
はーい、お着替えしてきます。
Today was just another normal day at La Soleil.
あれ？今日もたこ焼き屋さんいないんですね。開店前にしか会ったことない。
Maybe it's their day off today, or maybe they're only open when there's a lot of people around.
あの子猫ちゃんもうちのお店に来てほしいのににゃ。渡す用のショップカード持ってるのに残念。
Well, we'll see them again someday. You never know. We'll probably see them sometime in the future.
そうですね。まだまだあるんですもんね。私たちの戦いはまだまだこれから。
We crossed the park path that we had grown used to walking. There was a gentle breeze blowing from the coast.
ここの風気持ちいいですよね。ショコラ大好きです。住めば都。新しい街も悪くない。
The faintly salty breeze blew into their squinted eyes. I turned around and saw a bench enter my line of vision. Well, there's still time, so why don't we take a break?
ああ、いいですね。休んできましょう。では、私は飲み物買ってくる。けなげにも。
Thank you very much, Miss Vanilla. I gave the graceful poster cat girl money. With light steps, Vanilla walked towards the vending machine.
前もここで同じように座りましたね。
That's right, just like this, huh? She was talking about the day after I moved. Seems like it was quite a while ago now. I wonder how things would have turned out if I had ended up on my own.
どうなってたんでしょうね。でも、一つだけ確かなのは、そんなこと考えても意味ないってことです。
Chocolate fondly looked at me. That's true. No reason to talk about ifs and buts.
そういうことじゃなくてですよ。
It's not? What do you mean? Not understanding what she meant, I asked again. She closed her eyes a bit, and I could see a faintly mischievous smile creep across her face.
どんなことになってても、ショコラは絶対にご主人様のところに来ましたから。だから、一人だったらなんて考えても意味ないんです。
Chocolate. Unexpectedly, my heart began to beat loudly. My face felt flushed. I couldn't bear looking at such a genuine smile for any longer. As I averted my gaze away, the color of her silver bell caught my eye. I always thought of her like a daughter, but she's growing up with each passing day. Once again, I realized something that obvious. I took a deep breath, cooling my flushed face. Please always be by my side from here on out. I'm so happy when you're with me. I answered her honestly. I rubbed Chocolate's head more gently than usual.
ご主人様。
Hmm? What's wrong, Chocolate?
にゃんでもないです。その、はい。
You say it's nothing, but...
本当ににゃんでもないです。その、ご主人様から何かすごく甘い匂いがして、とろーんって。
A sweet smell, I tried to smell what she was talking about. Of course I didn't smell anything sweet.
甘いっていうか、ふらふらふわーんって感じがして。でも嫌とかじゃないんですよ。むしろすごく心地いいっていうか。あ、この間のまたたびに近いかも。
She let out a long, feverish sigh. As she sighed, she gazed downwards with her face flushed red. She glanced up at me, her eyes gleaming.
ご主人様、ショコラはそのもっと頑張りますから。ご主人様がもっと元気でいてくれるように頑張りますから。
She squeezed her hands tightly in front of her chest, and she said that to me with a sorrowful voice and a forlorn look on her face. They somehow felt a bit different than before. I knew that she was happy, but it seemed like she was holding something back at the same time. She wasn't like her usual feverish and energetic self. It was almost as if...
ショコラ？
Ah!
びっくりした。にゃんにするのバニラはもう。うわあ、これが言いがかり。濡れ衣ともいうもの。
You two surprised me too.
私を使いっぱにして二人でイチャイチャしてるから悪い。
I wasn't doing anything other than rubbing Chocolate's head up like always.
匂いが違った。猫の鼻は騙せない。ふんふん。 えずショコラとご主人の間に私は座ろうと思う。開けてくれないなら実力行使、そのまま座る。
Wait up, wait up, wait up! You're pretty heavy there, Vanilla-san.
重くない。ご主人は失礼。
That's not what I mean.
いやー、ご主人様の上ずれい。ショコラも乗ります。ご主人様の片足ください。そしたら平等。これ人は両手に花って言って私知ってる。
Before that, you two do know about the concept of public morals in society, right? In any case, please get off my lap. Seriously, now!
嬉しいくせに却下。じゃあショコラも却下します。ゴロゴロ。
Before I knew it, Chocola was her old self again. As long as she's happy, there's nothing to worry about. But in the end, my break time ended up not feeling like a break at all, and was completely spent with the two of them.
ネコパラ。
Kasho.
ショコラ、この伝票ご主人にお願い。
I think that'll do it for this episode. Can't wait to see where this is going. I am really enjoying this. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, this is the Gamer Girl signing off. Bye bye!